Britney Spears was arrested in California for a DUI. Police say that they pulled her over after her car was allegedly like swerving and she was driving without a taillight. And when they pulled her over, they alleged that she was under the influence. They took her to a hospital to do some blood testing to get, an accurate number on her blood.
Her and Justin Timberlake really soulmates. That's crazy.
Hey, shut up.
Both
Listen,
DUIs.
I thought she was racist when they gave us the sobriety test. She started dancing.
Well, no, they didn't do they did try to get someone to come to the scene to do all that stuff, but I don't know if it because it was Britney Spears or just the blood test is normally a lot. It gives you more accurate details on what is in the system. So they took her right to the hospital. Now I do have the police audio. Page 6 dropped the police audio yesterday of when they first pulled her over. You hear them talk about how she was swerving to the point where they put a couple cars on her. It wasn't just one police car. When they took her to the hospital, they took her blood alcohol levels. Now it's reported that the blood alcohol level may have come in at 0.06, and the legal limit is 0.08, but you can still be charged at some limits under that 0.08, but that's not confirmed yet. And they say that they also found controlled substances in the car, which is a big issue for Britney Spears, especially because she recently got out of that conservatorship a few years ago. But Britney Spears right now could be potentially facing a jail time behind this or rehabilitation. And you guys remember back in 2021 when she got out of her conservatorship, the big thing was should she or should she not still have some type of like guardrails on her? And after this, I think that conversation is definitely going to happen again. I talked to Gina Lisa, and Gina Lisa, you guys will remember, she is a conservatorship expert. She was helping Wendy Williams when all of the movement was happening with Wendy Williams, try to figure out her conservatorship issue. And I asked her, do you think Britney Spears should have been let out of her conservatorship? Let's take a listen to Gina. In your line of work, do you think that at this point, with all of these instances, Britney Spears should be completely out of a conservatorship?
No. And that could be very controversial, right? Only because we kind of see her maybe, quote unquote, spiraling. But how many people get pulled over for a DUI?
Right.
It's not uncommon, right? We shouldn't think about restricting her and keeping her in this box just because she had this DUI. But this is a person who obviously is dealing maybe with some mental issues. And I think when we talk about conservatorship and someone who needs help, you don't want to run to the conservative part because I'm sure that conservatorship has traumatized Britney.
And as
but the point of a conservatorship, right, is to protect the person.
Yes,
right?
from themselves,
so
basically.
As long as it's the right person, with the right group of people, it shouldn't be a problem.
But the issue with Britney was that I feel like there was too much constraints. Like she didn't have control over whether she could have kids or not, whether she could ever do music again. She was taking a bunch of medicines that she said that she didn't want to take. Her dad had control. She was worth $60 million at the time. Her dad, Jamie, was in control of the money, and she was claiming that things were being done wrong with the money. So I think she did have some claims that I understood why they kind of released her a bit, but I don't think she should have just been let free. And there's been a lot of incidents since she's been out of the conservatorship, but just a lot of different things.
Dancing and stupid stuff online, but when you're driving a vehicle and you're intoxicated, allegedly, I guess we could say allegedly, or maybe not, but when you're driving a vehicle like that, yes, you should be watched.
It's crazy though?
Problem.
We used to watch her dance online. I knew she was drunk. I knew
Did
it.
you?
Yes, man.
She
danced just like that.
Was going
I didn't think it was
on.
alcohol.
I dance just like that when I'm drunk.
Do you?
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Just like a cheerleader?
It's a combination of Britney Spears, Bobby Smurda, and Bobby Brown when I get it. When I'm intoxicated. That don't even take me much, baby.
Old Bobby
Especially
Brown
at
or
this
young
old age.
Bobby Brown?
Younger Bobby Brown.
That's a lie.
Well, at least in my mind.
That's a lie.
At least in my mind. I take one shot of tequila. The whole world turns into every little step I take with you. You hear me?
Well,
Okay.
Britney has to go to court on May 4th, so there will be more developing here. We'll see what happens. As we wrap, I want to mention we did a full deep dive interview on the latest with Loren LoRosa, the podcast, with Gina Lisa Monteroso, who is a conservatorship expert. Now, we talked about Britney Spears here, and we talked about safeguards, right? So I want you guys to go and take a listen to that interview. Another thing we talk about is the fact that Britney Spears, right after she got all that money for selling her masters, she fired a ton of people around her, including sobriety coaches, security. So now the conversation is, what is going to be the punishment? Should it be jail? Should it be rehabilitation, like a mental wellness place or drug rehab? So we get into all of that on the podcast, so make sure you guys go take a listen. It's Loren LoRosa telling you to beware of the dog. That's right, Top Dog Law. Car accident, slip and fall, or even a worksite injury, you make the call. Y'all better call the dog. No legal talk, no red tape, just one call and they handle the rest. They only get you paid if you win. No out-of-pocket fees, no hidden costs, and no catch. Bills don't wait, and neither does my boy Top Dog Law. They act fast, right when you need it. Now don't wait. Call Top Dog Law for a free case review. Call now or check them out on Instagram at Top Dog Law. Y'all can also hit them up at topdoglaw.com. Any accident, big or small, you make the call. Y'all, call Top Dog Law. That's Top Dog Law.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?